Why did Forbes Health magazine rate this the best lightweight mobility scooter? You're about to find out why. Chris with Mobility City of Louisville here. Today we're going to review the Buzz Around Carry-On. Now this scooter is great because it weighs about 65 pounds total. When you take the seat off, everything else folds down and weighs about 47 pounds. You're able to put this in the back of your car to travel with it. You don't need a car lift on the back of it, so it saves you quite a bit of money. So today we're going to get into this. Looking forward to it. Best thing about these scooters is how they fold up, because I really like it because of the length of it, and I'm going to show you why. So with this one, the only thing that comes off the scooter is the seat. There is a yellow tab down here at the bottom. That's the only thing you got to move to get the seat off, so it is actually latched down there. So I'm going to set the seat to the side here, and then you have two pull tabs right here. Pull that. This drops down. And then there's a yellow tab. I don't know if you can see it on here, but there's a yellow tab. I pull that, and this is actually spring-loaded. So I'm giving it some force, and it will fold down there. The basket itself can fold up to be out of the way when you're traveling with it. So the reason I like the length of it is because when you're looking at car decks, a lot of times when something folds up in like that accordion style, you have to pick the entire thing up. But with this one, instead of picking the whole thing up, I pick up the front. Now, it's standing up on its back, so I can have this up against the wall, or I can even put this underneath of a bed if the bed is more than 12 inches tall. So what I'm going to do is I'll set the front on the back of the car, and then I go to the back. I got a handle here, lift it up, and I slide it in. So instead of picking up the whole 45 pounds, you're only picking up half of that, which is about 23 pounds. So this is a very, very easy, light way to travel. Now, with the traveling, you can gate check this. So you take it all the way up to the gate at the airport. You would only take out the battery, which I'll take this back down. Obviously, it is 47 pounds, so it is lightweight. But the battery itself, about 5 pounds. I take that out, and that's what I travel with. They even give you a travel bag to take onto the plane for you. So you would take the battery out, fold it back down, and then they would take that under the belly of the plane. When you got off the plane, it'd be there and ready for you. This is a fantastic scooter for travel. Here's the brochure if you want to pause it so you can get a screen capture of that. This is showing that it can fold up to where it's less than 12 inches tall, and then it actually will stand on its back, so you can put this up against a wall, or you can even put it underneath of a bed. Now, these are all the colors that it comes in now. That's the yellow that's up there on the brochure. And then let's get into the actual scooter. So top right here, this is your speed indicator. You got bunny, rabbit, turtle. This is your battery indicator, and then obviously key switch, headlight button here, and your horn. This is a handlebar style. In order to move forward, you're going to pull on this side, or you can push. And then on this side, you can do it with your left hand as well. Your basket right there. This is actually a post that your seat can sit in when the tiller is folded all the way down. It does come with a cane holder on the side, in addition to the cup holder here. There's your headlights. This is the front. This is the handle that you can grab to lift up the front to put it on the back of your vehicle. And then this right here is what I really like, is that wheel well is flattened off right there, so you can actually put your feet out and get a little bit better leg room. Now the battery is right here. This is a lithium-ion battery, rated for about 12 miles, and you can put this into a carry-on and take that on the flight with you when you gate check this scooter. That just goes back in right there. Get a little basket on the back as well, and that actually doubles as a handle so that you can lift the back. You do get a nice light on the back, and then anti-tippers. And then right here is your neutral switch. So if the battery were to die, you can hit that. Obviously it's going to beep because it's in neutral and it's on, but this will allow you to push it when it is turned off. So that is the overall. And then let me show you the handle. That's what you would lift up to get the seat off of. Let me turn that key off. That's what you would lift to lift the seat off. The seat itself weighs about, I think, 15 pounds, so it's not very heavy at all. Now, these handles can drop down. You just pull out on that, and that'll drop all the way down. So when you collapse it on top of itself, it gets into a little bit smaller package. All right, that is the carry-on. We will get into some more here. All right, let's take some measurements. So most people want to know the widest part. Oftentimes with the armrest on wider scooters, you're going to hit doorways because of trying to angle yourself in and out. This one here, the widest part is about 21 inches. The seat itself is 17 inches by about 16, 15 and a half, 16 inches. Seat back here is just under probably 14. Now, the thing about lightweight foldable scooters is they do take some weight reduction, a lot of times being in the seat. Now, this seat is going to be far more comfortable than a lot of the travel scooters that you'll look at. So, this does fold up. I'm going to go outside wheel to outside wheel. You're looking at about 20 inches there. And then front of the scooter to the back. Let's see, front to the back, I have about 38 inches. So 38 inches tall, and then the tiller itself from the top here is 29 inches. So overall, very small, compact scooter, but I do like that with the front of it being the wheel wells are flat. I can put my feet up instead of having to have it all the way in the back, so I get actually quite a good amount of leg room with this scooter. So now we're going to take it for a test drive, and I'll show you what that looks like. This scooter has a range of about 12 miles with the travel battery. This is at full speed, so it can be a pretty quick scooter here. I like to have it kind of a middle set. Now, with 4 wheels versus 3, one thing you do kind of lose is that turning radius. It has a decent turning radius. I would compare it to some of the other basic 4-wheelers, so nothing out of the normal there. And then the overall feel of the scooter, like I said, it does feel very sturdy. So that's a good thing with these scooters. You'll feel confident in traveling. There is an electronic brake, so if you're up on the hill and you stop, then it will automatically engage that brake, so you won't have to worry about rolling back or going anywhere as far as like rolling back or forward down the hill. So this is the Buzz Around Carry-On, and I really like this one. This is my favorite lightweight travel scooter that we have in store. So if you guys are ever interested in coming in and trying it out, Mobility City of Louisville, it's actually 50 locations nationwide. Well, we're growing every day. So look us up, stop by, try a scooter, because if you order something online, you're not going to know everything. You're not going to know how comfortable the seat is, how the armrests sit, how heavy is it, picking it up, that kind of stuff. We can answer all those questions here at Mobility City. So give us a holler and come in and try anything that we have out. All right, you guys have a good day.